Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Exema, and up above me is Dutch Boyd.
What's up, guys? How are you doing this fine Friday evening? What are we gonna doing? What are we gonna be doing?
You're going to be playing poker, Dutch, with the polkas.
Let's play
And
some
we're doing a
cards.
special stream tonight. After this stream, we're going to have a no delay. We're going to try out doing a no delay gaming stream.
We're gonna try it.
Hopefully, we don't look like total noobs.
We're gonna be playing a game that has a pretty high learning curve, and it's a lot of fun to play. But
Dutch
also,
can't stop thinking about it.
No, I can't. I can't.
It's the other
it's
mistress. It's the new mistress.
And it's called Hold'em X.
No, it's
No.
not.
Okay, no.
You're such a troll. He's such
It's
a
Rust.
troll.
Rust. We're gonna try doing a little Rust.
Yes, if you think Dutch was trolly yesterday, you should see him on Rust. He's such a troll.
Oh my gosh, I love
Actually,
it.
you're not that much of a troll.
I'm not so bad on Rust, but I'm going to be tonight.
No,
I feel like I'm going to be a
not
little
too
trolly
bad.
tonight, a little bit.
No. Anyways, we'll see when we get there.
We'll find out.
Anyways, but we have more pressing, important things to do. And
We sure do, because
the...
look what's going on
oh
here.
gosh, what's going on?
You see something weird about this hand here.
You sitting out?
We got the fist bumps. Can we see
We
yours?
do?
We got the fist bump
Oh, I
T-shirts
thought you
in
meant the
today.
hands.
There's a big box of fist
dude.
bump
Look
T-shirts.
at that. We just got them today.
And they feel pretty good. I gotta
like
say, I'm very happy with them.
I like mine.
I like the feel. I like the fit.
Quite a bit.
So.
And if you guys want your own fist bump shirt, on the bottom panels below on our Twitch, there is a Run Good link. And for you YouTubers, we're going to put a link up in the info section there.
Yep.
So you can get a Run Good shirt. They're really awesome. I love it.
They're pretty comfortable. Right now, Run Good is my favorite poker apparel company.
Yeah, they have really good style and good design.
I gotta
actually.
say, I'm not getting paid to say that. You know, it's not a sponsored endorsement.
Yet.
But yeah. Wink, Tana.
No,
But,
and it's a good company, great company.
Ooh, hold the
Oh
phone.
gosh, everybody.
You know what time it is.
No, fist bump time. Punch
No,
you
no,
in the
no,
face?
no. It is
Bubble
Pocket Aces.
Oh,
Pocket
aces in your
Look at
faces.
this. So it's a $10 2K. What is our Aces Cractometer at right now? What are we
One.
starting the stream at?
Una.
Aces Cractometer is at 1.
Is it Una?
Ah, man. Let's do that. 3/4. I think that we can get in there.
You're playing 2? Yeah, you're playing the other one too.
We're playing 2.
Good.
I want. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy. But you know, I figured it was early enough that I thought we'd be able to get some action from X Trouble and Coach S444.
Did you shove, dude?
No. We just did a 3/4 pot bet,
They didn't want none.
and we win. So Aces cracked a meter, sliding through.
Oh, it's a miracle. Number 2.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. The Aces cracked a meter, going up, rising up, is going to be currently at 2. So maybe we can get one of our lovely mods to edit command that Nightbot.
Lovely mods. I guess you mean me.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I do. I think
Right
I
now,
do.
I'll do it now.
No. Wait until you gotta.
Hold on.
You gotta
I know
wait
I can
until
do it. I know I can do it in the chat there, but I like to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm a purist.
Wow, look at that. So the Aces never cracked a meter was at 18 in the last
19.
stream, and we were looking good, about to take the chip lead in this tournament right here, the $30 rebuy add-on. Let me see if I can.
Hello, everybody. Oh gosh.
Oh no, we're gonna have a delay.
It's me.
Yeah, that's
That was
not
me. I thought I was on mute, dude. It's my
all
bad.
right. Nah, it's all right.
My bad. I look tired. 'Cause I don't have any eye makeup on.
Are you tired?
No, I'm fine. Are you?
No. Yes.
We should adjust your colors though, dude. Like, what's the default colors? Like, if you put it on default, can I go over there and look?
No. You stay there. Are we gonna do a video check?
Really quick,
Is that the
dude.
plan?
It
We're
just
going
bothers
to.
me.
It's gonna tilt me.
Why
I
would
know
it
it's
tilt
gonna
you?
tilt me.
Just put everything in the middle, and we'll adjust it from there.
Okay. Okay, let's do
Let me
that.
see. I'll be back.
No. You stay there. You just have to look.
I have to look.
I have to see. Okay. I have to see for myself.
Put it all in
Okay.
the middle, like if it was normal. Before you adjusted it.
me go ahead and get these.
Look at how
Hold
pale,
on.
look at how pale I look.
Okay, you go over
Sorry,
there. Okay.
sorry.
This is. I'm not even finished with my setup here.
I know.
You know, last night we had some issues with our Twitch alerts. We had more donations than we've had in a long time.
I look so pale.
Oh, you think you look pale now? Take a look. How about now?
I'm a ghost. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Ooh. So, yeah, last night we had some issues with our Twitch alerts. Hopefully they'll work today. We had our sub alerts on, our follow alerts on, our host alerts on. The donation alerts were not on. And you know, for the last few weeks combined, I think that last night we had more donations than ever, and the Twitch alerts wasn't working. And I feel really guilty about it. Everybody who donated didn't get their proper shout out, didn't get the message through. And I don't even know what the message was, because it turns out, I find out today that twitchalerts.com dropped the database table of those 8. I don't exactly know whether I'm going to ever know what was said.
That's okay. We're gonna find out.
I mean, they're saying if they can't recover it, but
we
it's
can email the people and we can get the.
yeah, but it's not going to be the same. Hey, thank you for the donation. What was that you said again? It's just like it's not the
we
same.
should change the colors though. Seriously, you're too pale, dude.
Okay,
Put it in the middle.
let's go ahead and change that then. What is this member message? Can we sort out the layers of the?
What are you sorting out?
I'm sorting out all this. You see, all this is all just like I don't know which
you don't
one's
know
supposed to
what
be
alerts
here,
gonna
so
go
I'm just
there?
kind of going. I'm going through. Why don't you sit down?
Well,
And when I've got the screen set up. Okay.
One more
okay.
scary Michelle. Ooh, it's so white. I'm so white there. Wow. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my tan.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm on technical tilt.
Now I'm tan.
Now I'm gonna just go all in on the
Oh,
next
yeah.
2 hands in this $10
now.
2K, so that I don't have so much to juggle. I actually am on technical tilt.
This is.
It
I look
irritates
good.
me.
I have good.
No, you
color.
look good. You look good.
Yeah, it's good color on this side.
But so
Why?
technical tilt.
Yeah.
Just
but,
let me focus on this. Why don't you say the shout outs to everybody?
Shout out to Slevin. Yeah. And BRB. And Mountain Jack. Subscribe for 7 months in a row. You are
Mountain
awesome.
Jack.
Guys, give him some love in the chat, guys.
Fist
Come on,
bump
some
love.
fist bumps.
Mountain Jack, thanks so much, man. 7 months. That's a long time.
Bony
That's a long
Fish is
time
in the
to
house.
be together.
Mr. Big Stacks. Mr. Big Stacks. No tilt there. 24. What's up?
And Vice Chick, thank you so much.
Pasmatrian.
It's good to see you,
Welcome,
Vice Chick,
welcome.
saying, I watched the show from last night, and I totally enjoyed Dutch and X-War. Have you watched the other streamers on Twitch? Yikes, I know.
Wait, who? What?
We're trying to get better, though, Vice Chick.
Yes, Vice Chick.
Okay, so...
Yeah, we're trying to do the little craziest, be a little crazy Vice Chick.
We're just trying to get the energy level up a little bit.
Well, sometimes
You know,
we're tired.
I feel like
I
a lot of
think
the
you did great
poker
yesterday,
streams...
honestly.
A lot of the poker streams can be one of two things.
We do need more music, and we need to just approve your thingy, your colors there. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you're ready, though.
Ready for what?
For me to come over there and have you adjust your bars.
Okay, do you want me to give you like a little symbol, like a sign?
Go like this. I'm ready, Michelle, for you to help me adjust my colors.
Okay.
And I will help you.
That will be the password. We're going to go ahead and make the fold here in the tournament that you guys don't see. Because I don't have my layers on right yet, but just give me a second.
You're fine.
Just give me a second. We'll work it out.
Maybe you're just not. Maybe
I'm just not I'm not good at the technical
I'm looking at
stuff.
I'm looking at mine though. Now I'm looking at mine.
Oh, you're talking about the colors.
Yeah, the colors. Oh god, I look so pale.
Well, it's because
No, I'm looking at the paleness of me right now. Sorry. You want me to talk? I'm talking.
Oh god, F Link. He says, "Oh Dutch, I'm playing so bad. I started reading these poker books and everything just went to shit." Oh, F Link.
man.
Which poker books? Pocket twos in the big blind. Well, that's a mighty good hand. That's a mighty fine hand right there. Pocket twos in the big blind in this, oh, okay, we'll fold that, juggle that hand over there. Okay.
Hey, Nikki Two Cards. Good to see you in
Nikki
chat.
Two Cards, great to see you, man. How's your tournament grind going this weekend? It's great to see you. He says, good luck tonight, Dutch. Nikki Two Cards, one of our fearless mods, one of our lovely mods. So, Nikki, I'll tell you what.
Just change the thing.
If you end up sticking around for our Rust stream after the pokers, then you might have your work cut out for you if you watch.
Oh yeah, he likes Warcraft.
And like banning some people. Oh, he does.
So you should play Rust with.
You should watch it, Nikki Two Cards. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Oh gosh, Dusty McGuire says doesn't buffer and he's buffered. Dusty, if your Twitch is buffering, you should try to change the source, and the source is that little what is that? A sprocket? What do they call that thing? A nut thing? And that's the settings, I think. Yeah, no, that's the report one. Where's the one with the sprocket? Oh yeah, on the stream itself. So there's an options button, and the option for playback, you should lower the video quality from whatever you have it to like a lower quality. I have mine on high. I can't do it on source because it buffers. For me, Dusty. So
I'll tell you what.
Tone the source down.
Dusty is anytime you have those kind of issues. The answer could be any number of things, and we're not like. I don't know that anybody here in the chat is going to be able to really get specifically to the troubleshooting issue. Your best bet is to go straight to the source. You know, the Twitch TV support's pretty good, and you can always email support@twitch.tv. I mean, their job, they're getting paid to help you watch streamers and streaming content on Twitch. They're going to be able to diagnose and fix the issue. So if you still have some problems with the stream or any other stream, I would suggest emailing them and seeing if they can help. Because it's going to matter like your own internet connection, the device that you're using. Maybe they have their own spikes on the Twitch TV servers that are causing it. It could be any number of things. BRB VFL, he says, Dutch, my friends made me drink too early. Now I'm ready to pass out or order food.
Do both.
Order food. 8:16 p.m. BRB VFL. Yeah, that's I guess a reasonable time to be passed out drunk. 8:17 p.m. on a Friday. You're missing the. Okay. He's on the East Coast, by the way. So 11:17. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. You got another 43 minutes to go for before your Saturday starts. So I would say order some food, man. Order some food. Eat the pizza that we crave. Jack Queen offsuit. Trap 805 says, any more poker clinics coming up? Yes, Traps.
We do plan it.
Yes, Trap 805. There are more poker clinics coming up. In the meantime, if you guys haven't watched all 4 poker clinics, check them out on YouTube. If you're watching YouTube,
what's your
we'll
YouTube
try to link
channel?
It somewhere. I don't know.
And there we go. I just put it on the chat. Yeah. So if you're watching it from YouTube, hi again, and don't forget to subscribe.
Okay.
Also, if you guys are joining the stream and you haven't followed yet, there's a little heart button. It doesn't cost anything to you. Following doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us.
Wait, where is it? Could you point again?
Down here. Is it down here?
That looks like your Twitter chip. Is that?
Oh, this way then?
I can't.
If that's right. The Twitter chip's right here, and then below my Twitter chip is the heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to get to follow? 0.
Yeah, 0 to follow.
0.
And it's $4.99 to sub. And we were looking earlier today, or we were looking yesterday at it looks like they upped the prices of some of the subs.
You know why?
No, I don't know why.
Take a guess. I do. That was on my to-do list, actually, and Frogger VIP donated $20. It looks like we have a Twitch alert that works.
And what is it? And what does he say?
And the message that he says is
get a tan.
Nothing. No message.
You should tell him to get a tan.
No. Frogger VIP, man. Thank you so much for the donation. It really means a lot. And thank you so much for
Tick donation.
Well, if there was a message to go along with that donation, it sure didn't come up.
And that could have been another thing. But if you know what,
but at least the alert came up.
But feel free to type in the chat what you would like to say.
Yeah. Why don't you just tell me what you want to say? Oh my gosh! You know, do you guys remember? This might be a little bit too niche pop culture. Do you guys remember that Seinfeld episode where Kramer gets the phone number? Do you know what I'm talking about, Michelle? Do you know this one?
It's been a while since I watched that show.
Gosh, it was so funny. Kramer, that guy is funny. You know, and I feel like that was pretty much career suicide for him. But does it really take away from his earlier work? I don't know. I feel pretty sad for him, really. I feel like, you know, comedy is supposed to be all about pushing the lines and making people feel uncomfortable to the point where they kind of they kind of laugh at it. I think that there's a fine line between making people feel uncomfortable and just straight up offending people, and sometimes you cross that line. That's neither here nor there. What is funny though is getting the number of an automated movie. So it was an automated movie line, and he kept on getting calls from people trying to figure out what the movie was playing were, and so he went and got a newspaper to try to help them, right? So I'll see if I can't find a clip. If any of you guys can find a clip of that scene, why don't you just tell me what? If you guys can find that scene, I would really appreciate it. And if not, I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix it. I'm gonna try to find it after we fix everything else here. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close to being able to roll off without a hitch. Okay, so we're not playing the Sunday Reloader anymore, so we can take that off of our layers. Man, this is a cluttered scene. I know you guys don't see it because it's not really there anymore. But
it's a different. Okay.
But XSplit sees it. XSplit is still trying to show you what happened on Sunday.
Is there any way you can do a different template then, like for the next time, so you can just do the Sunday, or no? Is that difficult?
I bet that we could.
Can I throw glitter on you? Sparkly gold.
Yes, guys. I want to show you what's going on. Some. I'm sorry, 556 caliber, about this. Guys, what's the difference between 556 caliber and 223 Remington? What's the difference?
They're bullets. The calibers of the bullets. Right?
Well, no, yeah, but like, what is the difference there? Yeah, I apologize for the slow roll 556. It wasn't a slow roll. This was a technical.
Oh, it's a gun guy.
That sucked. It wasn't a slow roll. I promise you, 556. He's probably thinking, well, it's karma. It's karma for slow rolling me.
Well, or maybe not.
It wasn't. It wasn't a slow roll.
Yes.
I was like trying to juggle the scenes and everything.
This one says yuck.
No. You know, it happens. If I would have won the hand, Draymond, I would have been. You know, I would have been running above expectation.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob UGA.
Better 97. You than me. No, you know what? I'm not gonna chat. I want to be. He wants
to be fresh for his trolls.
I'm gonna save the trolling for Rust.
Yes, please do.
These guys don't deserve it. These guys have had a long week. These guys are our friends. These guys are our community. This is poker. This is poker right here. wsop.com right here in Nevada. And I think
it's a cute picture of June just sitting there. It's pretty long. It's a pretty long donation though. But do you want it to be that long?
Yeah.
Okay. Blah444 says his game is now ruined and destroyed because of Gus Hansen.
Who?
No, he says Gus Hansen screwed up his game too. But he also says that he started reading Jonathan Little's Trinity books on Judge's recommendation, and they are good. Don't know about effects on my game yet, but got to be better than Gus's.
So I was supposed to take the. I was supposed to take the rebuy here. I don't know why I didn't.
Which one in the M1?
Because we're still trying to fix this scene.
Oh.
Intro for Zero says, that's Kramer, the movie episode. That's right, the movie phone. The movie phone. We're dating ourselves. Intro for Zero. We're dating ourselves.
Phone. Okay,
I guarantee
so I have to look for it?
I guarantee you take anybody under like 25 and they're going to look at you like,
the movie
Kramer.
Phone. Oh, look, it's right here.
About?
It's like the first video.
Oh,
wait. No, wait. This is a... Oh, wait.
Back before the internet. Yes, back before the internet. Okay, so maybe not, but what a great scene that was. Yeah, so sorry for the slow playing 556 caliber. I don't mean to waste your time, but I'm trying to get this worked out. Okay, so another 7 on the river. I'm kind of thinking that's
Is this it, Dutch? Is this the move?
okay. We'll just check call. I don't really think that we're ever like inducing a bluff here. I don't. Yeah, why didn't it just auto rebuy? That's kind of upsetting. Oh, and he's just gonna go for the throat. Be like, hey, listen, let's just make the let's just go ahead and make it all like your whole stack. Do you think that you would give me your stack, Dutch? And like, no. You can go ahead and take your full house, or maybe we were just chopping the pot. Maybe you had ace queen or ace jack, and I had. Okay. We're almost at this point, you guys, where the layers are fine. And then we'll worry about the colors. First, I want to worry about the layers of the actual scene. We jumped the gun as far as coming on. We should have waited. We should have done it better. King 10 offsuit in the 3K. So what are we playing, you guys? It's the same old.
Did you just get busted out?
No.
Oh, you moved, huh?
I didn't even notice. Yeah, they moved us, and look, we've got some. We've got some players here. We got Impervious. Impervious is a player, man. Impervious, good to see you.
Ooh.
BCM Claw.
A lot of good stuff. Also, Dutch, gut shot 47. How about them dogs? He says. Yeah, my feet kind of hurt. My
does
dogs.
that mean?
That's about my feet. He's asking about my toes. No tilt there. 24 says, "Hey Dutch, I plan on playing in the Chicago Classic, which is at the Horseshoe, Hammond, Indiana. But my question is, would it be better to play a couple smaller events or take a shot in their main event, which is a 2K buy-in? I feel like I'm playing well and focused, and I like the idea of playing a couple of the 360 buy-ins and giving myself a better chance instead of one big shot. Any advice is appreciated." That's from No Tilt There 24.
That's a good one. So you're saying, should I take big shot or lots of small shots? Should I take the big shot, Dutch, or lots of small shots?
Oh, Frogger VIP did have a comment, Dutch. So I have to stop everything after you say this big shots or small shots. Answer this one, and then Frogger has his comment. I just found it.
Who was asking that about the
this
Chicago?
one's from No Tilt There 24.
No Tilt.
Sorry for interrupting you, but I just saw that.
If I was a gambling man in my younger days, I would say take the shot. But if the gamble has been driven out of you, then take the little shots. You know, take the sniper shot or the buckshot. I don't know. That's really more of a personal decision. What I would say is, which one?
Well, do you think if he's inexperienced, or I guess he's saying he's playing well, but do you think if he's not ready for the 2K, he should play the smaller ones?
Let me tell you something. That event is going to be positive EV for you. The smaller events are also going to be positive EV for you. I feel confident saying that. You've been around the stream enough, and I'm not saying that my stream is going to be enough to put you in the top echelon of the players in Chicago. They've got some good guys out there. What I am saying is that your dedication to poker, the fact that you take it so seriously, that you're here so often, and it's not like you're just here. This is the only source of information that you work on your game and you play a lot. You know that you're plus EV. I know that you're plus EV. Which one offers a higher plus EV? I don't know. I would probably think that generally lower buy-ins are softer fields, but that's not always the case. Take the World Series of Poker main event, for example, a $10,000 event. That's a much lower bar field than, say, the 5K no limit hold'em before it. I would suggest this: if you're thinking about playing prelims or the main event there, which one is really going to be a game changer for you? And I can't really answer that.
Okay.
Go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, I'd say go
Oh,
for
for
it.
fuck's sake.
Did you fold an accident? Did you get timed out here?
No, I almost. Yeah. I've got top 2 here.
And okay. And while you are
And didn't
tilting
get the
on
bed
that,
in. Didn't get
I'm
the bed
going to-
in because
I'm
I'm sitting
gonna-
here focusing on trying to get these layers just right.
I'm gonna.
And this is kind of lame too. Impervious firing at 2180. I have no idea what to do. Let's just make the call here and hope that he's on that. It worked out for us. It ended up inducing the bluff because he thought that we had actually timed out when in fact we had
just talking.
Just
and layering. Okay, now can I say Frogger VIP's comment? He did write it in the Twitch alerts. It just didn't come out up.
Oh, okay.
He says, surprised you didn't get my message. It said, thanks for putting me on WSOP. I finished 5th today on a $5 rebuy today. So cool. Right on.
That's great.
So you must live here, or you live in Nevada, so that's cool.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
I'm glad to hear that. And may every tournament be as fruitful. Very well done.
Yeah.
If
that's really good.
That's a good result, a good ROI, and anytime you can walk away from a tournament up money, that's a good tournament. That's a good tournament. I min cashed. Shucks. I only got 100% return on my money in less than a day.
I only do free rolls.
Pretty good return.
John Paul the Great, 95. Hello.
Wow, free rolls, man, Michelle.
I know. I have $8.
She's sporting an infinite return. She's sporting an ROI better than any other poker player in the world right now, at least equal to it. Danny Negreanu has nothing on her, I gotta say.
That's right. Now, if only I had my gold mage, then we would be equals.
Does he have a gold mage?
Yes.
Good for him. Good for him. Allocating those remaining life hours wisely.
So
grinding legend. God, I just feel like that would be so boring. I don't understand. I love Hearthstone, but like, isn't the repetitiveness of like playing the same decks?
Well,
and
it's
how
going
did
to be
he even
different
get?
now.
How did he even get like
a
a tier 1 deck? So they say, oh well, Hearthstone isn't pay to play, pay to win, and that's true. You can have tier 1 decks without paying for them. Although, sometimes you're going to want cards in your deck that you can only get by beating.
Shit right now?
What I'm saying is Daniel Negreanu bought his constructed deck. That's what I am saying straight up. You know it. I know it. There's no way that Daniel Negreanu grinded out the dust to craft his Dr. Doom.
He might.
No.
I mean, he might. You don't know, Dutch. He might. Oh, this is the hand, and the hand's coming
Some
up right
things
now.
you know.
So,
Anaconda, what do you think?
Is Anaconda here?
Oh.
No.
You know what? Yes, Anaconda's here, and Anaconda, he's saying, I agree with you 100%, Dutch, and I look forward to...
Okay, so Shasta44 says, are you playing any WSOP events this summer, Dutch? Yes.
Yes.
You have and I don't think the schedule has come out yet, right? In April?
No. All that's come out is the confirmation that they will have it again. They will be bringing the World Series of Poker back this year.
Yay!
They have confirmed that it is going to be in Vegas. Same bat time, same bat channel. They're going to be bringing it back at the Rio at the end of May through the middle of July. So mark your calendars. When I got that announcement, I brought out my planner and I was like, okay, I guess I know where I'm going to be. It's okay, so this is why we live here in Vegas. The World Series of Poker is why we live here in Vegas. This is why we have not moved to another country to play online poker or moved to another state where maybe there's a beach. It's because every day, literally every day, I get to see the Rio. And I get to look at the Rio and I get to picture the summer every single day. Every single day. And so while, other players, are, whatever they're doing, the Vegas players, they think about it every single time they see that building, every time they see Penn and Teller's big face, on the side of the building. They think about what it's going to be like walking down those halls and smelling the Amazon room and looking at as they bring the tables out and it's really something special, guys. I'll tell you, if you ever have an opportunity to see it, I would recommend coming a few days before the actual events start. Because there's like this feeling like something big is about to happen. You walk in the Amazon room and it's just completely empty, and maybe it's roped off, and then you see like on the side there's just like a bunch of these like poker tables folded up, and maybe in this corner there's like a bunch of dealers, an outfit and hands behind their head, their outfits, just kind of nodding, taking instruction from like a TD or something, and it is so empty, and in 2 days
it's gonna start. It's gonna be packed.
It is going to be 20,000 people playing a $500 event for a one-time shot at a World Series of Poker bracelet.
So it's amazing. So Niles is here as well, and he's saying, Dutch, are you holding out on T-shirts? What is that I see he's sporting? Let's go show him our T-shirts.
We've got them. We've got the T-shirts. Look at this. We've got the Fist Bump T-shirts, the Run Good T-shirts.
Cool, right?
We got them today, and
they're nice.
They are. They feel pretty good. They feel pretty good. Nilesy, I'm going to make sure that you get I'm going to make sure that you get one, buddy.
And they thought that you had folded that Ace King. You didn't, or you just didn't do that bet. That Ace King. I mean, the King 10.
Yeah. It worked out for us. Impervious thought that we had. He had decided that it was a good opportunity to make a big bluff on the end, because if I had timed out, and he knew that, and the other guy didn't, then it would be hard for the other guy to make the call, thinking that maybe I would be making the overcall.
And I have some other good news for you. Seattle Pro says you are always welcome to troll it up in his stream.
Spasiba, moja drug. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you in the stream. And that reminds me. You know what? I had a New Year's resolution. Just one more New Year's resolution that's been broken. Oh gosh. Do you know what it was?
Never to say entrepreneur.
No, that was 2014.
Okay.
That was 2014. Now I can say entrepreneur if someone says, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" Oh, I'm an entrepreneur.
I invest in things. I have a lot going on.
Is it kind of funny that like entrepreneur rhymes with manure?
I guess.
I think it's kind of funny.
It is, but okay, because we're always talking shit, I guess.
Look at that river card, you guys. This is just like I think that they won't. I think that.
Which one are we seeing?
Oh shit! And we're done with it. We're done with it. That was it. We just rivered out of it. 108 out of 175. We were done with it.
Oh, in the 10?
In the $10, yeah. So.
Oh, you're out.
That one's done.
Oh,
that one's done. We just got fucked.
Yeah, wrecked.
We just got fucked.
Did you get wrecked?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like.
Is that the proper thing with wrecked?
Wrecked is like owned, man. Wrecked is like.
You did though.
He put us in such a power position. The truth is, we got the money in so good, and he pulled a 3-outer on the end.
Shit.
Do you know what the chances of rivering a 3-outer on the like the last card to come is?
Probably 3-outer. So I don't know, Dutch. What are the chances?
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Take a guess. You know, don't you, stream? You know, chat. What are the chances of hitting that 3-outer? Ace Jack versus Ace 10. He's a big favorite pre-flop, but when the real money went in, I had top 2 pair.
You had Ace Jack?
I had Ace 10.
Oh.
But the real, she's like, oh, so you were behind. Yeah. That's true, but the vast bulk of the money went in when I flopped top 2 pair, and he had top pair. So he actually had to catch some sort of weird runner, or some sort of weird like running pair to counterfeit. Or what's the most likely situation is he has to catch the jack. He's got 3 outs to it. What are the chances of him catching that 3-outer on the turn or the river and dodging the redraw that I would have if he caught it on the turn? Well, I guess or the river too, because I'm filling up and him drawing dead is probably the same thing, right? As a redraw. So what are the chances of him actually busting that hand?
Oh, him busting?
No, like if him busting our 2 pair.
Okay. What are the chances, Dutch? 10? 2?
The chat knows.
Okay. The chat
take your guesses, take your shot.
Okay, Chicago really.
And then I'll tell you what I think it is, and then we'll look.
In the box here.
I'm not going to look up. I'm just going to let you guys think about it.
Don't want to fall behind.
Put your guess in the chat.
Yes, what's
get
the
down
guess,
to
guys?
the get down to the
Winner
the
gets
10th.
a high five.
Yep. Get down to the 10th of a decimal, and then we'll look it up. You got it? You got your guesses in? Get your guesses in. I am going to say 12.8% is what we're going to look at. 10.
That's what I was going to guess.
That's 10%. A pretty good guess too. Let's go ahead and look.
I didn't
want
to say it
can
though
we
because
look?
I didn't want to look.
Can we look? What did you guys guess? Well, let's go to our lovely cardplayer.com odds calculator. Is it the best one? I don't know. It works for me, I guess. We had the ace 10 offsuit. He had the ace jack. We got the ace 10. What was it? A 6. And it looks like, wow.
Is it higher?
Wow, he's higher than I thought.
27?
I would have thought 12.8. He's actually 15.25 if we got the suits right. 15.25. So if you said 15.25,
you are right.
Whoever got closest to that, there's the high five.
Okay, awesome. So Chicago
But
Realty
that's basically like aces cracked is what just happened to us.
Chicago?
The unbeatable hand just got beat. Just got wrecked.
Wrecked. So Chicago Realty says, Dutch, what do you think about Tony Dunst winning $1 million in the Aussie Millions and then only getting $150K because of his sponsors had 85% of him? Does that seem like you're screwed? You put in so much time and then you give away your one in a lifetime win. Bum bum ba bum.
Let me tell you something, okay? I like Tony Dunst. And I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. I like Mike McDonald too. I like Timex. I'm proud of him and happy for him too for his ability to spot greatness in a fellow poker player. I like that Tony Dunst. I like the interview that he gave. Dan Cox, poker mindset coach. He gave me the link of this interview where he was explaining how since he was backed for only 15% of the event, it allowed him to play amazingly well and better, like he just didn't give a fuck. That's what is basically the gist of it. He's like, oh, Tony don't give a fuck. That was basically it. And so like it came off. I gotta say, it came off a little douchey. And I know that Tony didn't mean it to come off a little douchey. I want to find a couple of the quotes in this interview because, you know, from what it sounds like Tony had a huge advantage going in because he had, when it went heads up, not only did he have the chip lead, 120 to like 90 big blinds against Bodog Ari, not only did he have way more experience, but he also had the advantage of not giving a fuck about the pay difference between second and first because he wasn't getting any of it anyway. So it's no wonder that he, with all those advantages, that he won the tournament. But wait, rewind. Didn't Bodog Ari win that tournament? Like if that was an advantage, why? Something here doesn't make sense. And I had to reread. Like I had to like scratch my head and say, am I reading this right? For one, if I was Timex, I would be a little bit concerned if the night before the event, the final table of the biggest event of 2016 so far. I don't think PCA is quite there. If I'm like, to my horse, I'm like, okay, buddy, you ready? You gonna get it tomorrow? And you ready to do some let's go hit the clips, let's go hit the film. And he's like, what are you talking about, film? And I'm Timex. I'm like, man, let's go. Bodog Ari, he's been on TV all the time. We can get so much information about him. Let's go watch some of it. Maybe we can pick something up that can help us glide to victory. Or let's go watch your tapes and see if we can't pick something up on you that will, that we can use to our advantage, or maybe change that can, help you glide to victory. And together we can win $1.6 million. Wouldn't that be great? And Tony Dunst is like, let's just go drink it. I'm not getting any of it anyway. I'm only going to get 15% of it. I mean, if I was Mike McDonald, I'd be like, well, but that's my money. That's my money.
Go to sleep, and he'd probably put him to bed. I mean, he shouldn't even put him to bed Made sure he got up with a good breakfast.
I feel like he should have. He should have like tucked him in.
Like,
what he should have
okay,
done,
man, you got this.
Yeah.
You got this, bro.
What he should have done is like, no, come on, let's sit down. Let's go ahead and
let's focus on.
Let's focus on this. And he just starts running tape, and then oh, it's 11:30, Tony. It's time for you to go get some sleep for for my big day tomorrow. Okay, man, it's time for you to get some sleep for my big day tomorrow. I don't think I think that it came off as like, oh well, it was such a huge advantage. That's why I was able to dominate. Well, if it was such a huge advantage, then why didn't you dominate? If it was like, wouldn't have you won the event when it got heads up if that was an advantage? It doesn't seem to me like it didn't seem clear to me. Like I didn't understand, and it honestly felt a little like flippant too, because 15% of $1.6 million is life-changing money. Life-changing money. So the difference between 600,000, because that's what they're really playing for when it gets heads up. He's like, yeah, so that's why I was able to play so good heads up, is because the difference was only like 600,000, and that's a lot of money. He goes, that's a lot of money, but since it was only like, 15, I was only getting 15% of it, so it's like, it's only like 90,000 for me, and since I know that I think this is one of like the gist of it, and since Ari has a lot more of himself, he's kind of forced to be playing bigger than his comfort zone, whereas I'm right in mine. 90,000, that's right in my comfort zone. But Bodog Ari, he's like way out of his element when it comes to like, when it comes to the six-figure scores. Because we know how Bodog Ari drops a ball and he's like playing for a six-figure jump, right? I'm like, what's going on here, Tony? Well, like, are you drunk right now when you're giving this interview? And does he think he won? When everyone's like coming up to him and congratulating, nice job on the score, man, nice job, $1 million, that's awesome. He's like, thanks. Does he think that he won that tournament? Is he like that drunk still that he thinks he won the tournament?
No, we didn't. I mean, he got
Tony,
money.
nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job. Bodog Ari, nice job.
Such a troll, Dutch.
If we can find the link and maybe we can link it like down in the chat, and if it's on YouTube, we'll like put it on like click here. I don't know how to do that yet, but sometime in the future if we export this.
So Money Miser has the answer to your question of the difference between a 556 round.
Yep.
It has a bigger casing with more powder, same size bullet, and a rifle chambered 556 can shoot both rounds. If you shoot the 566 after 223, it can malfunction and destroy the gun. So when we play Rust,
if you shoot a 556 out of a 223, it can malfunction and
mess up the gun.
What can happen though, Money Miser? I mean, everyone knows that. You don't shoot a 556 out of a 223. Every American knows that.
Yeah,
you don't shoot a 556 out of a 223.
I have one right here.
You can shoot a 223 out of a 556. And, I mean, a lot of people do shoot a 556 out of a 223, and nothing really seems to happen. A lot of guns that say that they're a 223 actually are 556s, and people are shooting 556s out of them, and nothing seems to happen. But, I mean, everyone knows that, right? It can blow up in your face. That dude, that little 4-bet can blow up in your face.
Uh-oh.
Kings. Oh, man.
Oh. Are you wrecked now?
What? Yeah, we're wrecked.
Oh,
we're
man.
wrecked. Are you wrecked now?
That sucks.
Oh my gosh,
you're
that
really
dude.
playing good, dude. Oh wait, you're still in?
And
Is that the rebuy or is that what you had left? Hold on.
wsop.com
We have to really
letting me
focus
down.
for real. Like, what just happened? I thought you lost all your chips. You didn't lose all your chips? You lost most of them?
What did just happen?
You have 3,000 chips.
We
still.
won.
You didn't win.
We
got
the rebuy, but we didn't get the double rebuy. We're still in the rebuy add-on period of the $30, but the $10 was well past the rebuy period.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
nice hand there, Dad.
well, good.
Dude.
I'm glad that we're still on because I would have been really, really disappointed if right now we've only been up for like an hour.
What is our uptime? Not a long time.
Not a long time. Not a long
time. Taking those bad beats. Latest subscriber.
Let's
Welcome
see.
to.
I'm gonna up
welcome to the
time
crew.
And I'm gonna mark down the wrecked.
Oh yeah. That could be a highlight. That would be good. Actually, that would. You should
rec.
uptime that one.
So this is called the uptime. I have to be really good.
I liked her expression as we have ace king smack into kings, holding out hope for an ace until a king hits, like that case king hits the flop, and we're like drawing stone cold dead, and she's like, "Oh, are you wrecked now?" Well, I mean, like,
really, not even an hour in.
When it comes to poker, you really have to think about it not in results terms, right? You can't be results oriented. So
you were wrecked, dude.
Were we wrecked pre-flop?
In the beginning, yo.
That's the question. Did we get wrecked there? Getting all of our chips in the middle with ace king suited in a rebuy tournament against that dude who has a bull next to his name. Do we have notes on that dude? Defended with 10-7 suited early in the 200 Sunday. Flopped queen, queen 7. Just check called, check turn, checked river 9. Richard Parker with the jacks. New York Chino with the 7s. This is going to go the right way to Richard Parker. New York Chino. About an 85% to 15% dog there. That's
you got third in the $10 or the $30 last night?
It was the $10. We were doing really well in the $30, but then that's when we lost our aces cracked-a-meter streak. Yeah. That's when the penguin slipped off the slide, and it was painful. Pain.
Minefield, welcome to the stream. Jean Paul talking about the folded brutal stuff, and Hands Bar Biz says good luck.
Thank you.
And
thank you for the good luck wish. I hope that your wish for good luck comes true.
Bubba Disky says, I think Tony was trying to get the point across that he didn't feel the pressure. And I just don't think he used the right words. Like,
I mean, you're right. That's about right. Yeah. I think that is what he was trying to get across. I don't know that not feeling the pressure is really an advantage. You know, I guess to some players it is, to some players it's not. You know, this is the difference between clutch and not clutch, I guess. You get these players who, when they are put into a position where it really matters that they perform their best, they do. You know, you got, Mr. October, you've got, LeBron James, you've got Tiger Woods, you've got Phil Ivey. You look at Phil Hellmuth. You look at look at those two tournament pros, those two tournament legends, and you look at their in the money percentage. It's like, oh, that's pretty respectful. That's respectable. It's pretty good in the money percentage. And then you're like, okay, well, look at their final table percentage. So when they actually make the money, this is the chance that they make the final table. It's like, oh, wow, that's pretty good. But then you look at their win percentage, the percentage of chance, the percentage of the time that they make the final table and go on to win the event, and it's just insane. Some of the other players who have like that highest ratio of like wins to final tables, I mean, Eric Seidel is right up there. Who else? It's who has the highest like wins to final tables ratio in the history of poker? Do we know that? Is that something like if we asked Google would be able to like know? Gosh, play ball 10. I really hate making this call. I don't even know if I'm going to. 5 outs.
Is it still rebuy?
You go ahead and take that one, play ball 10.
Was it still rebuy period?
Yeah. For another 2 minutes. Another 2 minutes. We just folded top pair with a lousy kicker, but I just don't really think that we were ahead. I think that we were probably looking at queens.
So
play ball 10 was just I don't really know why he's making the shove there, except that he thinks that he's going to get a call because we're not going to lay down a pair of 10s there. And I just don't think he's ever bluffing with like ace king, ace queen. So I think that we were probably looking at 2 outs or maybe 5 outs. That's kind of where I'm putting it. Or maybe 3 outs. Either way, the pot just was not giving us the right odds to make the call.
Did you watch the Aussie Million? Did you watch the whole thing or no? Because there was a dinner break, I guess. that Ari and Tony Dunst were playing, and I think Ari asked for an early dinner break to break the momentum. Do you think that was a mistake for Tony to agree with?
No.
You don't think it's...
I don't think that... Oh, that's where... That's the mistake.
Well, I mean, there was momentum, no? I don't agree there. I didn't watch it though, but I wasn't watching.
The play for play. I do remember we watched it go from 4 to 2, and when it finally got heads up, and we're looking at 120 big blinds to 90 big blinds. I went on and I gave the fist bump to the Twitch channel, and I said, wow, this is a great match. Congrats to both of these great players and great ambassadors for the game. From where I'm standing, it looks like this is going to go to Bodog Ari. And someone on the channel was like, oh, I would definitely lay 20 on that, Dutch, if you want to take that bet. And I'm like, oh, random Twitch chatter that I don't know. I don't want to take that bet with you, but I am going to make that prediction. That's the way it rolled. You want to look back and say, well, if they didn't take a dinner break when they took their dinner break, then I think that Tony wins it because he had the momentum. I mean, the way I saw it, it was chip away, chip away, chip away. Where I was sitting, Bodog Ari started making pretty good folds, made 3 bets with 9 highs pre-flop to get Tony to fold every time he was bluffing, and made some pretty good value bets and pretty good folds, and one pretty questionable call where he had like top pair and Tony Dunst like luck sacked his way into the nut flush and got paid off. I felt like I was disappointed with that. I mean, Bodog Ari, he spent maybe 7 minutes thinking about that call, and I was like, you know what, I'm done watching that. Let's focus on something more important like Rust. That's when we discovered Rust. That was the day where we started playing Rust, and I was like, you know what, I'll watch this later. This new game, it really blows. I don't like it at all, and I want to play again. Oh, they just killed me on the beach again. I didn't even get up from my bag this time. Oh, come on. And the next thing I knew, it was Thursday, and I was like, what just happened? And I'm like blurry-eyed, and I'm like,
so you're still reminiscing.
Who won the Aussie Millions? And I had it actually like this, like a couple of days after it. But I do remember kind of having it in the background and seeing that at one point, Bodog Ari had Tony Dunst down to like 2 million, and then it looked like he had him down to even less. And then somehow, I look away and Tony Dunst is just confidently stacking chips where he won a full coin flip double up, and he's like, oh yeah, it's all skill. It's like, if it seems like it's even a coin flip, I'll get it in there because I don't give a fuck. Tony don't give a fuck. And then I looked away for a second. He was doing it again, all confident, stacking it up. And then I looked at it, and I was like, holy shit, they're back to even. Wow. And maybe that's when people were like, oh, they shouldn't have taken a dinner break right then. Ari was like, let's take a dinner break because of the momentum shift. Momentum shift. This was Ari's tournament, and you look at that, they were so deep that they were never going to get into a confrontation where it was all going to go in pre-flop with even stacks. It was always going to be, and I don't know, because I don't know like how it ended. I don't really care. From where I was sitting, it seems to me like it wasn't like 100%, because Tony is good. This is not like it's, you play this match out 1,000 times and Bodog Ari wins every time. But this is something that I would have been comfortable with, like, with you, that I know. If you were like, you know what, I would take a 20 on Tony. He looks like a favorite to me because he's got him 12 to 9. And I'd be like, okay, I will take that bet. And I know that you're good for it, so I'll take that bet because I don't think that Tony is a favorite here. I don't even think it was even money. And somewhere out there, maybe somebody has the Jay Carver Twitch chat, log. I don't. One of our, a couple of our mods, I think, are actually mods over there too. So maybe if they use Chatty or one of these other plugins, they could actually go back to it. But then I started getting salty in the chat because someone was like, "Oh, look, it's Dutch Boyd, and coming into a real streamer's channel." And I was like, "Oh yeah, thanks, man. Wait, I do love Jay Carver."
Wait. What happened?
And then it's like, and then one of the like Jay Carver subs is like, somebody ban Dutch, and I can't remember what his name was, and it's
funny.
And I think I can't remember what his name was. It started with an H. We'll call him Harry. Harry was like, somebody ban Dutch, and I'm sitting here with like a sub badge for like a year, you know. I'm like, I love me some Carver, you know. It's whatever. And I'm like, so I just type in, somebody ban Harry, you know, like, and
that's pretty funny. Actually.
And then like one of the mods is like, why would we ban Harry? And like, why would you, like, I don't know, because he's a dick. I don't know. I don't remember what his name was. It didn't really cause that much of an impression, you know. It's like, and then he was like, well, I didn't steal millions of dollars from poker players. And I was like, well, I didn't steal millions of dollars from poker players. And I was like, LOL. It's like, you know what? This is...
Did you say like
I'm gonna go back to my own thing, and then I just like turned the stream off, and I played Rust, and we went back to getting
you said that you didn't
wrecked by like 14-year-olds on a beach. So that was how my week went.
Millions of dollars, millions. So did those All In magazine subscriptions you already filled out for everyone?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I did. I sent those over to Eric Morris over at their head offices. I know that they are backlogged. Okay, so it might be a little while before they get back on the presses. I know that it's been a little while since that All In has shipped an issue.
Yeah, we haven't gotten ours this month either.
I haven't had mine, you know, since the Rock, I think, the Rock episode.
Okay, let's see. Momentum in poker, says Bonyfish. Question. Is that the last one you had?
The baller issue. I think this was the last one I got. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe you know what, it was extra. I don't know. I think it was actually the Vanessa Russo one was the last one we got. Okay.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
We don't read those. No.
We don't read it. And no.
We only read
All In magazine is the best.
We only read the ones that
we
Dutch
only
writes
read
in.
and just my article.
Yeah, just Dutch's article. That's all. No.
Look, I'm in print, baby.
Look, yay,
we made it.
You're an official
made it to
writer.
the big time, baby. I'm a writer.
And we have
Let's see. Am I in this one?
No, probably
not. I wonder if like
you put it off too many times.
I wonder if like Dwayne Johnson.
That'd be really cool.
It has like seven of these issues, and he's like, "Look, baby, I made it! And then he thumbs through the rest, and he's like, "Let's see, do I have an article in here? I think I do." Like thumbs through mine, and it's like, understanding tapering pre-flop bet sizes and the taper champion, a trial and error tested approach to sizing pre-flop opening raises by Dutch Boarding. He's like, "Oh wow, this is a really good article by Dutch right before my cover story in a poker magazine." I'm like, oh.
So, Manicara wants to know, do you think a poker pro has to be a good MTT or cash game player? Might be an interesting question. Good luck in your tourneys. And Baba Sky...
Thank you for the good luck wish, man.
Says, Tony called off with bottom pair. And Zin Satori says, Ari is light years ahead of Tony.
I'm not going to say light years. I don't think either of those players would say light years either.
Light years, no.
One of the things that really impressed me and why I was so confident that Ari had it was because of how not confident he was. Okay, when he was giving his interview and he was just like, you know, kind of had this dazed look, and he's like, no, I just hope that things go really well today because I play for a lot of money, and both of all the players are really just so good and they have so much experience, and I'm like, I wanted to shake him. I wanted to be like, come on, Ari, you have more live tournament experience than all these guys combined. And all of these guys are like pros. You know, Tony Dunst, he's legit. He's a legit dude. He's a ship at Hollaballa, kind of. You know, I mean, like he was in that little group. You know.
Okay. Well, those are all opinions, and he did win. So Ari
won?
Congratulations, Ari won. Oh. Tony being shot
we're pretty sure.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Ari won. So let's just
Yeah, we'll move
done
on.
with it,
They're
yeah.
all great, but I disagree with Zin's Tori with
Nah,
what he just said in chat, and you repeated in chat. I do not
Light
believe that
years.
Bodog Ari is light years better of an MTT poker player than Tony Dunst. Tony Dunst has been watching and living and breathing poker. He won a WPT. I mean, it was kind of a WPT. It was that. What was it? It was the Turks and Caicos or something. It was,
So was
does
it
that
even a
really
real one?
count? I mean, I don't even think it was
Okay,
a
let's
real
stop it.
WPT.
You're making your argument really bad.
It's kind of like winning a WSP Europe event, It's shots fired. I remember one thing.
Dutch shots
John
fired.
John
Pew,
Friedman
pew,
said.
pew.
I thought it was so funny. I thought the video should have gotten so much more press, but it didn't. He was like talking about whether they should be, they really should be awarding bracelets in Australia, for the WSOP Asian, Pacific, whatever. When like these fields, we get like 40 players of a bunch of no names, and then George Dan's was like, "I won my third bracelet," and it's like, I mean, yeah, you did. And he's like, but I don't. And he was like, I don't really think that they should. You come to Vegas, and that's a real bracelet. I think that instead of he goes, like for like the WSOP Europes, instead of like gold bracelets, I feel like they should give something else, like gold Pumas. And I thought that was kind of funny. Like,
Who said that?
John Friedberg.
Oh, Friedberg.
Friedberg.
Okay. Yeah, I
said
remember that. Yeah, that was a few years ago.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. I strongly
That's
disagree. I mean, you can't if
You
you're
don't
going
think
to.
Pumas are gonna be the best?
No, well, I mean, they'd be easier to like justify wearing out. It's like
Maybe reverse it.
you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to Walmart now. Hold on, let me get my Pumas. It's like I could see that happening. No one's gonna like wear their gold bracelet out to like, it's like just random places. I mean, I guess some poker players do. And that's fine. I used to. I would be like. I'm just gonna go to the pawn shop now.
So shout out to Nikon Jane. She's in the chat.
Nikon Jane, it's good
And
to see
she
you.
wants to know who's betting the Super Bowl. Panthers are still minus 5.5 and 45 points.
Oh, who do you like?
I don't even know who's playing. So Panthers against who it is?
You do.
You told me.
You know what?
Panthers
She's
against
playing.
Who was it against? Panthers against who?
I actually asked her like a week and a half ago. I was like, "Do you know who's playing the Super Bowl?" And she's like, "Yeah." Who? And she was like, Broncos Panthers. And so I don't know what like this little thing is.
No, I didn't know who the Panther Broncos. I knew Panthers were playing because everybody's hyping up the Panthers.
Do you
Everybody
remember
still likes the
Do
Panthers.
you remember when
I didn't know Broncos. I mean,
Do
I
you
just
remember
don't
that
pay
one
attention
game where the
actually.
Panthers just completely crushed the Seahawks for the first half?
No, but I remember you watching
They
it.
were
I didn't
going
watch
like 30
it.
to nothing.
Yeah, it was like a really, really sad.
And it was like,
game.
oh well, there
But
goes the
then
Seahawks. But then the Seahawks came back to
overcame,
win
but,
it,
like,
and now they're going to the Super Bowl.
They didn't win it though. They barely did. I mean, they barely didn't. They had a chance for sure.
Well, I mean, it wasn't barely. They were still like it was still a 10-point game, but they
they were catching up.
Yeah, they were catching
They
up.
just
So
needed
that
10 more
dude
minutes. God damn it!
making the raise here. And, that dude's just been kind of wrecking us this whole tournament, but not this hand. That dude firing out the pot size bet.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go with it. I think that dude has the ace king. No, he's got the aces. He's got the unbeatable hand, and Dunzo, boys.
Ouch.
Gonzo. That's going to do it. 64 out of 85.
You wrecked yourself, babe.
No, we didn't do it to ourselves. Dat dude did it to us. Dat dude, well played. 64 out of 85. We're out of it. Poker's done today.
Just like this. Well, you're
done.
secretly happy. That's
No. Yeah,
Got it.
here's the truth of it. Is I only had 15% of myself in those events, so I was like, whatever. No, that's not true. That's not true. But Michelle is right, because there is a little relief in me, because I didn't really want to be going until midnight. We're going to do a special stream. We're going to try streaming Rust. Now, if you don't know this game, put the kids to bed.
We're probably not going to
you-
be paying attention to chat so much either.
Not so much.
Probably not at all.
It's probably just going to be
unless it's a downtime.
And I fully expect all of you to just exit and leave. It's fine. We're going to go and shut the stream down, turn it back with no delay. So stick around for a second. We'll have the chat going, but if you want to know...
Zinton Centaur was just talking smack.
Oh yeah. Just talking smack. Me too.
I kind of over exaggerated the light years.
Oh.
Well, the way I said it. He did say light years, but the way I said it.
So you put words in his mouth.
No.
So guys,
he does think that he isn't that great. Honestly, not that great. He says
he's not all that great. He just won $1 million. Just won.
No, he won 150.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
It's not $1 million.
That's right.
Let's get it straight.
That's right. Oh my gosh, it's a good thing you didn't win it in the Bahamas. Tell him the story.
Oh yeah, so I was reading in a forum about PCA. I don't know. It was somebody. It's all anonymous. I don't know how legit it is. But somebody went to the PCA and they had won their seat to a poker tournament, and they didn't really win. They didn't really win that much cash. They won like one of the side events, and won like $20K. And he was coming back to whatever country he was coming from, and instead of wiring himself the money, he decided to give some of the money to his friend so they could like smuggle the money back into the country. And he ended up getting him and his friend ended up getting in trouble and arrested. Basically lost all their money, and then he basically got went through a judge, got fined all his money, and then went to like some kind of weird immigration camp thing, and then finally got sent back home, where he now is never plays poker again.
Yeah, he's done with poker.
He lost all his hair.
Yeah, and
he's anonymous.
His balls.
We don't even know who he is.
His bald is worse.
And
that's pretty funny.
He also quit.
So
school.
The too long didn't read version, the TLDR of this long ass post.
Oh, it was really long.
On a poker forum was it was, well, I don't want to say a TLDR because just read from 5 to 7 and see how fucked.
And he like talked about how traumatic his experience was.
I'll give you the TLDR.
Because
player wins 20K. Player wins 10K PCA seat in free roll.
Free roll, yeah.
Free roll, right?
I don't know if it was free roll. He won a seat.
Whatever. It probably wasn't a free roll. Flies to the Bahamas on the package without doing the proper immigration stuff from Eastern Europe or wherever.
Yeah, because he thought it was going to be a free trip.
Wins a min cash and tries to go around, the laws about. Basically, tries to smuggle, currency out of a country into another country where there's treaties that say you can't, and tries to, get around that law by having his friend claim that that's his money, and the government seizes it and puts him in jail for 5 days and then lets him go. I'll tell you what I did like about that, though. And everyone's like, "Oh man, that's bullshit." What I liked about that is Michelle, when she's reading it, is like, "I can't do that." She looks at me. She goes, "Can you get?" I'm going to do my best Michelle XML impression. She's like, "You know what I would do if that happened to me? I would say, you can't do that. I'm a fucking American. I want to talk to the embassy."
You can't do it with a straight face. I said, you can't do that. I'm a fucking American. Let me talk to the embassy. That's what I would do. But that guy wasn't an American.
It's funny because that would probably have worked. They probably would have been like, "Oh, okay,
just never mind. We don't want to deal with your shit."
Wait. Oh, Privyet, voyadrov.
It sounded like
come into this line.
It sounded like the guy was very young.
Oh,
because he was like in school, so he's probably 25.
It's like he's going to university,
Easy
and I'm like,
easy to shake him up.
Yeah, they basically just screwed this kid.
Yeah, but they
to
found
be fair, the too long didn't read is he didn't read the fine print of the law of the country.
But also,
and then he called PokerStars and was like, "You got to help me, guys. They're taking my money. I won this money, and now I'm not getting any, and then I'm in jail. You got to help me."
Yeah, and they were like, "Sorry."
Oh, sorry.
And so also,
that happens all the time down here.
I want to point out that. Well. Yeah, and he also talked to some attorneys, I guess, and he did talk to the embassy, and they said that it was illegal for them to take all of the money. They were supposed to only take 10% of the money,
so
or something like that.
It was illegal, but you know what? Just get out while you're ahead,
guys. You know
man.
what?
It's okay.
Freaking wire.
Before we leave,
wire your money to yourself.
Yeah, if we can, I want to shut down the stream. Let me see if I can find the. Let me see if I can find it. You go and keep on talking to the stream.
What are you finding right now?
Just a video clip to end the stream.
Which one?
Don't worry about it.
If you,
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, so... Oh, gosh, so he's, like, blasting the ears. So, yeah, we're going to play
Check
Rust
your noise
here.
levels. And, yeah, we're going to shut the stream down, and we're going to bring it back with no delay, which is always kind of fun.
Yeah,
We'll keep
and
the
we
chat
don't really
on the
know
other
how
side.
this is going to be.
We're switching it over to a different
gonna
channel. We're gonna try to pivot. We're gonna try to pivot to an all new audience. So if you're looking for great,
It's going to be
instruction,
violent. We have to figure out how to...
yeah, we got to figure it out because it's going to be violent. If you're offended by if you don't like seeing a lot of naked guys running around on a beach, with a rock, maybe this. I'm just trust me when I say this. It's unlike any other game I've ever played, and in my opinion, as a gamesman, as a guy who has been playing games for a living since he was a teenager, Rust is the perfect game. It's the best game I've ever played. And we're going to be playing a version of it on a server that is super high pop, and it is a slaughterfest. But it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, here we go. Let's end with this, and stick around if you want to hang out. If you have any questions or thoughts or anything, it's going to be no delay, and there's going to be a lot of downtime where we're just kind of waiting in the bushes, seeing if anyone comes out of a house. So here we go.
Hi, 3 for Channel, 2 adults, 1 child.
What the hell is this? George, Elaine and I went to see Channel with Jerry. With Jerry, huh? With Jerry. Great. Probably went to the 84th Street. That's where I always go with Jerry.
Hello, and welcome to Movie Phone. If you know the name of the movie you want to see, press 1.
Come on.
Using your touch tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title now. You've selected Agent Zero. If that's correct, press 1.
What?
You've selected Brown-Eyed Girl. If this is correct, press 1.
Why is this so funny?
Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you selected?
Oh my God.
Channel?
To find the theater nearest you, please enter your 5-digit zip code now. Why don't you just tell me where you want to see the movie?
Lowe's Paragon, 84th and Broadway?
Channel is playing at the Paragon 84th Street Cinema in the main theater at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, now I got you.
It's also playing in theater number 2 at 9 o'clock.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, thanks so much for being here. That was a pretty short stream. I wish it was longer, kind of, but you guys have been awesome, and we'll see y'all later. Hopefully in about now, because the delay's gonna be off.
Yeah, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna log in. So how are we gonna do the